welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on cow farm. It is done by ABT-FrankyY. There's a lot of things on this map. Got some water in here. Got some food in here. The capacity of the pen is 4,000. Wow. This is a seed container here. Can buy seeds. Cool, cool. I'm a little puzzled. Take a look. We got a cow pasture here. No gates. And all there is for food and water. What's up with the slurry pit and manure heap? I don't get it. Well, anyhow, we're gonna start doing some changes on this map. Let's start by eliminating this because I have no use for it at this point. I sure don't have any use for this because it's not connected to anything. I sure ain't gonna use this little rinky-dink silo. We're gonna get rid of this solar shed. We're gonna sell all this equipment. We're gonna get rid of this here. I've got something else in mind. We don't need that. We're gonna rearrange this layout. I'm gonna keep the cows. I'm gonna keep the sheep and goats also. This is no use for me. We'd be at it all day long. What have we got over here? I think this is wheat. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's wheat. Can we purchase? Oh, I'm in the wrong menu for that. Can we buy soil samples here? Yes. Alright, we're gonna buy soil samples here. And we're gonna buy soil samples here. And we are going to get rid of all this equipment also. So we might as well start selling it. I'm in the wrong menu. Go to vehicles. I'm going to start selling. Alright. We're up to 2,347,283 in the bank. We sold all the equipment, sold all the buildings and structures. We kept the animal pens because you can't sell them. There ain't no gates on them either. Too bad for that. What do we got in here anyways? We got 250 sheep, and 50 goats, 3 months old. And I believe their water is completely filled up and the grass is completely filled up. Cool. Let's check on our cow pasture here. There's going to be some changes with this cow pasture. Capacity is 4,000. I forgot to see what the capacity on this other one was. 22,500. Wow. That's a lot of animals. Alright, first things first. We need to grab... First of all, let's go into the silo extensions. We're going to grab this automatic water for animals in greenhouses. I'm not going to worry about water for these animals here. I am going to put a water pump here. Alright. See what that did. Are you serious? Oh, it didn't put it there. Oh, that's funny. Try this again. Alright, now let's sit. Now we got our water. We will not be putting water in that trough. That's way too much water to be toting all the time. I might do the same over here. In fact, I will. There. We got water at both pens for pastures. Cool. Alright. We got that. I know I can't sell this. It wouldn't let me. So that must be... by the looks of things, it's a sell all. I can't sell that. It won't let me. I tried it. In the previous version. Before the update. Alright. Speaking of houses. Yeah. We're going with a tree house. I wonder. I know it overlaps another. Oh my goodness. That would be cool. That's... Alright. There. We got a house. We got a tree house. Yeah. Let's see if it works. You're definitely gonna climb up. Where's the door? There's the door. Oh, we got a bed. Town office. Got some ledgers there. A sink. Some dishes. What do we got here? Water. Okay, watering can. Got a cupboard over here. Firewood for the wood stove. Looks like we got some books in there. A sofa. Pretty basic. No TV. By the looks of things. No distractions. Yeah. Did you know the origin of the town? Placeholder to the town. Yeah. That's your wardrobe. Oh, we got some straw above us. Yeah. Whoop. We're gonna opt out on that. I thought I was gonna use this, but we're gonna get rid of it. It was a thought, but that's okay. I had still got a plan for that, for the house on this map. I just wanted to see what the treehouse looked like. Alright, first things first. I believe we're gonna put in here in this corner. We're gonna go up the containers. We're gonna get something that gives us everything. We're gonna put this multi-trip discounted in. Right here. There we go. I'm gonna try to get it up as close as possible. There we go. There we got a buy-all thing. I'm going to add one more sell point here on this. And I'm going to put it right beside this one here. I'm going to put another sell point in. Don't want that one, I want this one. I think I want to face it this way. Alright. Now we got some competition. Alright, let's take a look at that. Wait a minute. Oh, that's liquid. No? Alright. Well, that's weird. There it is. Now it's showing up. Alright. We got the bulk fill, which is a sell point also. Alright. There we go. We got that. Alright. This is wheat over here. We need to get cracking on this wheat field. Oh, wrong menu for that. what do we got here? Really? We got some tractors on sale. Oh, I don't mind if I do. US, and yes, we want the ISO Pro Compact. All right, we got a tractor. Huh, okay. All right. Now, we need a tipper. We're going to go with 250K to start with. Actually, we should go with 500. And we want wide tires. Brands. We're going to keep the brands on. Rear lights, we're going to have that on. We're going to put a triangle on it. We're going to go camouflage. Yes. Alright. I might have to repair this tractor. Yeah, I gotta repair the tractor. We can do that. This is a large tractor, when you think about it. Now it looks new. Alright. We got 20.2 hours on that tractor. Okay, we want to get some TMR. It's going to cost us a little bit. While that's filling up, we need to get a harvester. Alright, let's go down to harvesters. And being that field is big and massive, I think we're going to go with the most obvious. We're going to bring in the big boy. Capacity. 1 million. We're going to bump up the horsepower 1 level. We're going to put Turborgs on there. We want, I call it track wide. Dual tires on the front. Front twins. Yeah, we want that. What's the difference? Those are a little on the narrow side. Up. I think we'll go with the crawler tracks. Design. We're going to go camouflage. and we want the US version of it. We want to tint the windows. Let's take a look at the tint. Medium, dark, red, green, blue. Ooh, we'll go with that. And the beacons, we want them to rotate. Exhaust, standard or black. We'll go with the standard at the moment. Long pipe. Ooh. We'll go back down to the short pipe. Main color. We don't need to worry about that. Alright. Alright, we need a compatible. Okay. Alright, here's where it gets interesting. I think we'll go with the 25. We don't need the guides. Go on camouflage, brands yes. Working speed. $17, which is 10 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, back to 10. I think we'll go with the 20. Alright, we don't need to worry about the colors because it's been camouflaged. Alright. Alright, we got a TMR. Alright, we got enough TMR for a while. Alright, we need to place a silo. I think I will put that over here, I think. We're gonna go really old. Passed it up. Here we go. We went to 10 million liters. Land is not owned by you. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got a solid. I don't have to worry about TMR for a while. Alright, we got a tractor and a trailer to chase with the harvester. Okay, let's get this harvester in action. Sounds biggy. Let's enable that straw swap. Unfold this harvester. And we will be hiring a worker. See what this worker does. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, buddy? Killing me here. Oh my goodness. Now he's getting with it. Okay. Wow, what a rough start. And he's moving along very good, fast. At 16 miles an hour. Bull. Shouldn't take us too long to harvest this field. Alright, while we're riding with him, let's do a little more shopping. I saw this other tractor, 630 Premium, 6-cylinder. It's used also, which, let's bump up the horsepower on that. Rear twin wheels all the way around. Do we want to do all the way around on this? Narrow tires. Not sure I want that narrow tires. Wide wheels with weights. I think we'll go with this. Extra lights, yes. Design. 2 beacon lights. Yep. Toolbox, yes. Okay. We want front hydraulic on there. We definitely need the star fire. Front fenders. Of course we want front fenders. I don't want mud all over my tractor. Alright. I think we'll go with that. I know I'm going to repair it. Alright. We We got two used tractors that was in the for sale section. Cool. Alright, we need something to pick up that straw with. Let's go back down here. Go back into this pack. We went to Titan Super Collect, working with. I'm going to go all the way out. Don't need the guides. We'll camouflage that also. Beacon Lake 3. Yep. 2, 1. Let's go with number 2. US style. Brands, we're going to keep it. Working speed. 41, 25 mile an hour, 35 mile an hour, 45 mile an hour, 55 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour, and back to 15. Let's go with the 25. Cover yes. Capacity. Let's go with 1,000,000. You don't have to worry about the color. Alright. Got my chasing tractor. I don't know why he made that mess like that. Figures. Alright, this tractor has 10.4 hours on it. We don't need the solids additive at the moment. Got to lower it. Yep, there we go. Those lights work. Those lights are good. 1.285 million liters. I mean, $1.285 million in the bank still. And we just touched the tip of the iceberg. Alright. We collected 339,333 liters of straw just off the headland itself. Can you imagine how much straw is on this field? Alright. Mowers. If I do remember right, I did highlight that one. Where's that? Might be down further. I didn't get it. Oh, yeah, I did. We need this. We're going to go Heston with the decal on it. Let's go Midas. Of course, we want TPS. There's no lights. Alright, I think we need to get a unihide with the universal hydraulics. We'll go with that color. We'll go with that color. Alright. We need to grab another porch wagon. I think we'll go with 10 meters on this. Beacon light. We went to number 2. Whoop. US. Brands. Working speed 41, which is 25 mile an hour. Cover. Capacity. We're going to put that up to 5 million. We're going to leave the color as is. Now, I bet you wondering what I'm gonna do with that universal hydraulic. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna attach it to this. To that. Get the picture. We'll open that up. We're going to take a trip down to this grass field. We're going to make the worker collect the grass as it's being mowed. Good thing I got this header is already cut out. Wouldn't have been able to get down between. Well, I could have with a little finagling. we are going to turn on forage harvester. For a reason. I want the worker to pick it up. Main no field detected. Insufficient what? Really? All right. Let's do some rethinking here. Beans, this is not going to do what I thought it was going to do. Let's go back up here. That's a disappointment. Let's detach that. Let's see what the issue is. All right, there's 152 horsepower. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Are you serious? It had to do it like that? Let's reset that. Now maybe we have enough horsepower. Try this again. Oh boy. Am I not going to be able to get to do this? Oh. Oh no, he's refusing to do it. Okay. You knucklehead. Alright. Wow. Already an hour has gone by. I wonder, once we get down here, I think I'm gonna change my tactic just a little bit. I think we're gonna go with something different. Instead of using this, I think we're gonna make this less painless. Alright. We're gonna opt out on the on this swapper and universal thing. I think we're gonna go a different route. It's taking too long. It's gonna take too long. let's put some muscle behind it. Muscle and a header that'll work. We got 35,751 liters grass in that, just that little bit. And we're looking at how many acres of grass? We're looking at 123 acres of grass. Yeah. Hello. Whoa! We don't want to be doing that. That was a test that wasn't all that great. Let's rethink this. Alright. Drop this wagon off. And we're going to sell this. Now probably if I had a smaller forage wagon, it probably wouldn't have mattered so much. Alright. Oh, forgot to sell the header.